Hello again. This is Mr. Kusaj. Welcome back for part 2 of lesson 6.4. Don't forget to date your notes. What if we did partial fractions? What if you start with an improper fractions? Okay, what do you do then? Improper fractions, what we mean is the top is bigger than the bottom, right? So we know there's whenever you have an improper fraction, we know there's a whole number, right? Because this goes into this more than once. That's why it's improper. So what we do in that case is first we do long division and then carry on with our partial fractions method, right? So first, let's do long division. How many times does this go into here? I did the long division for you, and it turns out that it goes in 2 times with the remainder of 7x minus 4. Okay? So this into this equals 2 and 7x minus 4 over x squared minus x. In other words, this. Okay? Now we have 2, a whole number, and a fraction, right? So now we deal with this like we dealt with part 1, the example and the try problem in part 1. So I'm going to ignore the 2 because we don't need to do anything there. I'm just going to keep that. But for now, I'm going to deal with this. So here we go. Same thing as last time. Same thing as last time. So first, right, split it up like this with an A and a B. Factor this. How do you factor this? Well, they both have an x, so pull out the x. And you're going to get x and x minus 1. Right? So I factored it. Now I need common denominators, right? I need common denominators. I need common denominators. Oh, I took an extra step. So now, once you have common denominators, yeah, I skipped a step here. So you know the common denominators, it's going to be x minus 1 for this one, x and x for this one. So when you do that, you're going to have a times x minus 1 here, b times x here, and we're going to drop the bottom. Remember, drop the denominators because they're the same. So now we deal with this. And now we do the matching part. Nope, not yet, because we have to distribute the a to get this, and now we put the x terms together. We put the x terms together, right? I distributed the a, so I got ax and bx, so put those together to get ax plus bx, right? And then we put those together to get a plus b, x. And now we do the matching, right? So the number in front of x here is 7. The number in front of x here is a plus b. So 7 has to equal a plus b. And the rest equals the rest. So negative 4 equals negative 1a. So I put them together. Oh, I put some symbols here to show that this goes with this and this goes with this. And that's how we get, I ran out of space here, so I came back up here. Right? 7 equals a plus b. What happened to the x? We dropped the x, right? Because they both have an x, right? We take 7 equals a plus b. And then negative 4 is equal to negative 1a. That's what I have here. Okay? Oh, look, there's no b here. So I can quickly find out what a is here. Right? Divide by negative 1, a is 4. Now that I know a is 4, I come up here. 7 is equal to 4 plus b. So b must be 3. So now I know what my a and b is, right? I was looking for a and b. Now I know what my a and b is. So I put it all together. Remember the 2? Right? So it's equal to 2 plus our 2 fractions, right? So we changed this to this. but we still had that 2, so I'm putting it back now. 2 plus the 2 fractions we found. So this whole thing we started with breaks down into these partial fractions and this one whole number here. Okay? So when you have an improper fraction, you have to do long division first. Okay? Let me leave you with 2 try problems. You know what? Just one. Do the left one only. So first I'm going to do long division. I'll do that for you. But that's all I'll do. Now you go on from there. Again, look at the notes and the example as a template. So what do I do with this remainder? How do I represent it, etc., etc.? Okay, any questions you have, jot them down so you don't forget them and ask me in class. Okay, bye.